Welcome into Hawk Talk. Chris Morales, Gabe Sussig from McKeon Park in Game 1 of the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship Series of the Hyannis Harborough against the YD Red Sox. Hyannis gets the 8-1 win over the YD Red Sox today, Chris. Offensively was great, but we'll start with pitching. Dakota Hudson, a day to remember, who came into Hyannis, didn't come as a starter out of Mississippi State, was pretty much converted into one today. 8 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, 2 hits, and 1 earned run. A phenomenal day for Dakota.
Yeah, it's absolutely outstanding. For Dakota, you always knew that he had the stuff in terms of his pitches. Great breaking ball, solid fastball that touches high 90s. It was just a matter of putting it all together, and what a start to do it in, and what is going to be his last start here for the Harborhawks. 8 solid innings, really no doubt. There was 1 inning where a run did come around to score, but that was about it for YD. They couldn't muster up much, as you mentioned. Only 2 hits given up. Dakota Hudson really had a great night to have his best start for Hyannis as he gives the Harborhawks a 1-0 lead, and now they're 1 win away from clinching a Cape Cod Baseball League title for the first time in nearly 25 years. That's a lot to say for someone in his last start in the summer.
He almost went the full game, but either way, Dakota Hudson is our Hawk Talk player of the game, and he caught up with Sammy O'Brien.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with tonight's Hawk Talk player of the game, Dakota Hudson. Dakota, you went 8 innings pitched in the start, in line to get the start from your last one. What did it mean to you to get the Game 1 start in the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship?
It meant a lot. It just meant that I got to go out and get our team started on what I think is what we're all shooting for. So we got 1 more game, and we got Vance Tatum, and then if it goes to Game 3, Devin Smeltzer, which are 2 other guys that can really get us going. So.
Your longest start of the season, 8 innings, only 2 hits allowed. Got into a little bit of trouble in the 7th. Gassman had to come out and talk to you with 2 on and 2 out. What did you say to him to stay in the game?
You better not pull me. It wasn't much besides that. I mean, he was just a little nervous. He wasn't going to pull me or anything at that moment, but he just wanted to come out and give me some words of encouragement.
And the offense behind you put up 8 runs in this game. They've just been amazing and explosive the entire playoffs. How helpful is that for you as a starter to know what kind of offense you have behind you?
It just lets you relax on the mound. You can actually pitch, and you don't really have to worry about anything, and you can just play your own game.
And so you put the team just 1 more game to go to win the championship. This organization hasn't seen that in 24 years since you and I, before we were born. Putting them in that position with this team with so much character, what would that mean to you to get the championship with this team?
It means a ton. I mean, all summer we've had these guys on the bench and on the field, and just the chemistry is unreal. So just being able to go out and be able to win this whole thing means a lot to us.
All right, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sammy. Now, Chris, we mentioned pitching was great with Hudson, but offensively just turned it on in that 5th inning with 2 outs to start off in that inning. 2 quick outs for YD. Looked like they were going to get out of it. 2 errors helped Hyannis a little bit, but that was where the explosion really happened.
Yeah, and unfortunately for YD, 4 errors defensively today really did them in. And in that 5th frame, as you mentioned, 2 errors defensively led to 4 unearned runs for YD pitching staff. I mean, it really came about in the worst of ways for the Red Sox, but for Hyannis, they've been taking advantage of mistakes that other teams have made this entire playoff run. For YD, that's 8 defensive errors in their last 2 ball games played, and it's put them on the verge of elimination now. What helps them out, for Game 2 at least, is that they're going to be at Red Wilson Field, their home, tomorrow at 4 p.m., and also the pitching matchup is going to be one really to remember, Gabe.
As most likely for YD, it will be their ace, Ricky Thomas, who is 7-0 so far here in the Cape Cod Baseball League. And Dakota Hudson will turn it to his teammate in Vance Tatum to go on the bump to face off against Thomas, most likely for Hyannis. A big situation for Tatum, as he will have rested on his shoulders a chance for Hyannis to win the championship since 1991.
Yeah, the first time in what would be 25 years, almost 24 years if you want to be exact. But for the Harborhawks, their first trip into the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship Series since 2000. Step 1, get a Game 1 victory. You got that here at McKeon Park, and what could be the last time that we are actually here in Hyannis. We'll wait to see what happens tomorrow. But no doubt Game 2 is going to have all the fireworks that Game 1 had, and perhaps for Hyannis, a chance to hoist the trophy for the first time in a quarter century.
We'll wait to see the game tomorrow at 4 p.m. due to no lights being at Red Wilson Field. But we'll see. Hyannis tries to take the championship tomorrow, Game 2 of the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship Series. From Chris Morales, Gabe Sussig saying goodnight.